On the night of December 1, 1948, an unidentified man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. The man's body was lying in the sand and his head was propped up against a seawall. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement and forensic experts, the man's identity remains unknown to this day, and the circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in mystery. The man was found wearing a suit, tie, and dress shoes, but had no identification on his person. His pockets contained a used train ticket, a comb, a pack of gum, and an Army Club cigarette packet containing an unsmoked cigarette. He also had a scrap of paper in his pocket with the words "Tamamshud" written on it, which roughly translates to "it is ended" or "finished." Investigators were initially stumped by the case, as there were no apparent signs of foul play or cause of death. The man's pupils were pinpointed, which suggested that he had ingested a lethal dose of a poison such as digitalis or warbane, but there were no traces of either substance found in his body during an autopsy. The man's identity was the first mystery to be solved in the case, after a local man found a copy of a book of Persian poetry called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam in the back seat of his car. The book contained a scribbled note on the back cover with the words "Tamamshud" written in capital letters. Investigators traced the book to a man named Alfred Boxall, who was found to be alive and well and in possession of a second copy of the same book. Boxall denied any connection to the dead man, and the mystery of his identity only deepened. Over the years, various theories have been put forward about the identity of the Somerton Man and the circumstances surrounding his death. Some have suggested that he was a spy or intelligence agent, while others have speculated that he was the victim of a love triangle gone wrong. One of the most intriguing aspects of the case is the presence of a mysterious code, known as the Tamamshud code, which was found in a pocket of the dead man's trousers. The code is a sequence of letters and numbers, and despite numerous attempts to decipher it over the years, its meaning remains unknown. In recent years, advances in DNA testing and forensic analysis have raised hopes that the mystery of the Somerton Man's identity may finally be solved. In 2013, researchers were able to extract DNA from a strand of hair found on the man's clothing, but attempts to match the DNA to known individuals have so far been unsuccessful. Despite the many unanswered questions and unsolved mysteries surrounding the Somerton Man case, it remains one of the most fascinating and enduring unsolved crimes in history. The mystery of the man's identity, the strange code found in his pocket, and the lack of any clear cause of death continue to captivate the public imagination, and there is hope that one day, the truth about what happened on that fateful December night in 1948 will finally be uncovered.
If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to be notified when more stories are uploaded.